Located in the beautiful central Appalachian Mountains and serving western Maryland, southwestern Pennsylvania, and the surrounding region, Allegany College of Maryland provides high-quality education throughout the tri-state region with campuses in 2 states as well as multiple educational sites. ACM offers world-class education in a caring environment that transforms lives, strengthens communities, and celebrates lifelong learning. Even during our darkest days, there's always a glimpse of hope and opportunity. In 2016, when I was a student here at Allegany College of Maryland, my mother suffered a stroke, which completely turned our family upside down, and that wasn't the end though, and we knew that. Thanks to the wonderful faculty and staff and members of the ACM Foundation, I was able to continue my educational journey. Fast forward to 4 years later, in March of 2020, COVID is a horrible thing, and it's become a daily struggle for many of our students and our community members. But it's allowed our community members and our students to reimagine their dreams thanks to the educational opportunities provided by Allegany College of Maryland.
We are pleased to showcase our battle plan to tackle COVID, demonstrate how we navigated these difficult times, but also celebrate how we have given back and continue to give thanks. We knew that we quickly had to implement new and innovative instructional methods to meet the needs of our learners. Our 6 unique delivery methods showcase our commitment to quality instruction. An example of just 2 of these instructional delivery methods follow using a creative way to educate and inform our students that we were quickly adjusting to meet their needs.
Flex classes are designed as an online course, but give students the flexibility to choose traditional classroom, live stream, or view a recording at a time most convenient to you.
Blended courses, or hybrid, allow students to take classes in a blended fashion. Part classroom and part online. To deliver the perfect blend of learning.
We had a Herculean task before us, which is to pivot totally online within a couple of weeks. That heavy lift came from faculty, unfortunately at that point. Great appreciation, because we wouldn't have met our educational mission if they didn't do that. Everybody has stepped up at this institution. Faculty, staff, physical plant people, everybody pulling together. How do you keep an institution of higher education going during a pandemic? How do you meet your educational mission? And what I saw was that everybody, to the person, committed to that. Committed to furthering our mission for students so that they could get education and improve their lives.
Teachers and students could go to Brightspace and find a lot of resources on how to teach online courses and also how to participate in online courses.
The COVID command team at Allegany College brought together people from all over the college and looking at their expertise, their understanding of the situation. None of us could have anticipated the effects of COVID on learning at Allegany College and the way we do our job. But seeing everyone come together, the faculty, the students, the partnerships with our community organizations, the leadership from our command team, the college's leadership, it has just been inspiring.
Navigating through COVID has not been easy, but our faculty, staff, and students were able to pivot quickly to allow dreams to be reimagined as we entered into our new normal.
In response to the pandemic, we installed a lot of neat technology here at ACM. We used flex classrooms, which have microphones and cameras in each room, and that allows students to join the class synchronously or asynchronously if the class is recorded.
Almost on a weekly basis, ACM is putting messages out that encourage students and reassure them about the future.
They just had to have the hands-on experience. So we ended up having to split the class basically into 3 sections, each one of them, the industrial maintenance into 3, and run in shifts with extra instructors. And we did the same thing with machining.
We still had plenty of work, and that's attributed to our instructors and to the management of the program itself, to the college, making sure that we could still continue learning instead of having to dry downtime to where then you're coming back trying to remember where was I, you know. So yeah, that was managed. Actually, I don't think it could have been managed any better.
A teacher of mine, Miss Courtney, came in and helped me with any questions I had, and she stayed for a couple hours here, and I definitely felt a lot more confident leaving here than after that day.
So when a new student comes in and they're onboarding, we take them where they need to go. It was very different in COVID. We had to make sure that when we were communicating with students, that we were constantly letting them know what their next steps were, how to reach the business office, how to get their financial aid. We never missed a beat. We were up and running, you know, the next day after the shutdown, and we've been running ever since.
Trying to answer the uncertain questions that so many of us had, the college really stepped up, whether it be weekly or bi-weekly emails, everyone from the president down to even teachers in the nursing program to keep us informed.
I am one of the original long-standing Techno-Turtles. Absolutely, that's been a huge challenge for me. I mean, I had trouble figuring out how to use the DVD in class. So you can imagine when I have to learn Zoom and then I have to teach online. Absolutely. But remember, turtles are slow, but they don't stop. That's what the college did. We just kept going, even if we didn't know quite what we were doing. And that's what we modeled for students.
Not only was it important for Allegany College of Maryland to give back and serve so many in different ways, but also to give thanks to those who have gone above and beyond to help navigate through COVID.
The foundation, within just a matter of days, established the ACM CARES COVID-19 Fund, raised $25,000, and developed a one-time request process to support our students. Made the process very simple, and were able to quickly provide the funds directly to our students, typically in less than 24 hours. We also raised an additional $25,000 within a short amount of time. Awards ranged from $25 to well over $1,000. And funding was used to purchase a variety of things, such as an access code for a textbook, food, baby formula, gasoline, ink for a printer, and tuition and fees.
We donated several ventilators or life support machines to help out within the community or in the state of Maryland, personal protective equipment, and that not only from our department but from several of the departments donated gloves and masks. And then of course our students were asked to participate and be part of the internship and also to volunteer in different clinical sites as needed across the state. They actually went out and helped, of course, the healthcare workers, which we also know, of course, as our frontline heroes.
Now, my education at ACM provided me with the knowledge, experience, and support necessary to thrive in this high-demand field. Knowing that somebody is behind you, truly rooting for you to succeed is amazing, and you can be a hero to those in need too.
Both nursing and through the other allied health programs, that we were able to have students go in and actually participate in vaccination clinics.
This student, and the reason they were struggling was because their single-parent household, the parent had just died because of COVID. The student was now in charge of their siblings, and so if there was ever a student that needed our help, this was it. And they needed our compassion and kindness. And so I was proud of our program director who reached out to them, because this student is our success. This is what we live for. Who, with an education, is going to make a difference not only in their family, but in their community.
This virus has changed the face of America. Our respiratory students are actually out there in the clinical sites. They are doing general floor care. They are working the COVID vaccination clinics. They are in the intensive care unit. They are part of the transport team. Unfortunately, they have been part of sitting and holding a patient's hand as they pass away. But in the next breath, they are also part of watching patients walk out of that hospital that they never would have thought would have made it out of the intensive care unit. The respiratory therapy department is very proud of those students and graduates.
So my plans for becoming a nurse have definitely been reimagined. When I first got to ACM, you know, the world was still pretty normal. We weren't wearing any masks, there was no world pandemic, there wasn't anything like that, so I thought it would be a breeze. COVID has definitely given me tunnel vision. It has made me realize that this is what I actually want to do in my career for the rest of my life. It doesn't matter how long it takes or how hard the road may be. I definitely want to be there for people and help those who need me.
Thanks for joining us on this journey, and thanks for allowing us the opportunity to share our story of how we helped to reimagine dreams.